decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for our main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Remember the double jab.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Smith on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Halfway through round number one. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the top.
That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. That was a miss by Smith. Final 10 seconds of round number one. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
He stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
Keep the pressure on him. Keep it on him. No.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right?
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Big shot. Wow, crushing blow upstairs. Smith's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Final 10 seconds.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, he threw a wide punch and he caught you. You're gonna tighten up your punches, all right?
Keep that head moving. Keep moving. And I want to see those double jabs. Double jab, double jab.
Smith's trying to clear his head now. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back, just sitting on that stool. Wow, what an uppercut.
Just like that.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Watch the hook.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Halfway through this round here.
Uppercut.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Smith's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Last 10 seconds.
You're still not moving enough. Move. Circling, keep circling. Don't stand in front of it.
We got it.
Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
All right, he's winning the fight. I mean, he's winning. He's taking it. You got to take it to him this round, all right? You got to bring it. The left hook is working good. Just apply some fucking pressure. You understand what I'm saying?
This is a fairly competitive, tight fight. The difference being, of course, we did have a knockdown scored as you look at Teddy's scorecard.
And that's what professional boxing is about, putting fannies in the seats. The harder puncher, the guy who's more effective, the guy who puts more hurt on you, gets the rounds.
Smith's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Smith. Missed the body shot. Smith's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Good way to protect the midsection. Halfway through round number 4. Very accurate with the overhand right. Now he ties up there. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Well, earlier you saw what happened to him. He was stunned. He got tagged in this fight. He got hit hard. Now you're seeing the kind of mentality that's going to try to avoid that happening again. But, Teddy, it's not necessarily the kind of mentality that's going to win you a fight.
No, if you're in the corner with him, you know what you tell him, Joe? You tell him, look, you're being tested now. I understand you've been hurt. I understand you're looking to survive right now, but you're being tested for the first time in your life. Do you want to be a champion? Do you want to be special? Special people find a way to get out of this and still offensively go forward.
He's got to answer those questions.
Knock this motherfucker out. Don't waste energy.
Throw that away.
You need to capitalize on his mistakes. I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes. Okay, you're doing good.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score.
You're not focused.
Nice.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Able to time that left hand and score with it. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand.
I want to see some combos.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Back to the body.
Good work defensively by Smith. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Smith's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Good flush shot upstairs. Snaps that jab out. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Headshot lands, was a hook. And round 5 comes to an end. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
I need more than one punch now.
Yeah, we'll get him.
Underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Cut is becoming a distraction to him. You can see that. He's really concerned about it. How can he protect it against his opponent?
Well, right now, I think there's always 3 lines of defense. You know, you block, you move your head, or you use your legs. Right now, use your legs. Get a little distance, get on that horse a little bit, and give the medicines that were put in that cut a chance to work.
blocked by Smith. Smith's defense has been just unbelievable tonight. I mean, Teddy, he takes such appreciation seeing a guy putting forth his craft like this.
Yeah, you do, and that's why he's able to have such a long career. That's why he's able to be, you know, so consistently good, because he doesn't take a lot. He doesn't get worn out. He's fresh.
Zones in on that overhand right. Right to the belt line. A well-placed left hand up top. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Smith's getting an earful here. He's being reminded, you put yourself in position to win, but you have to stay on course in order to win.
That's what they're there for. Body.
Certainly don't stand in front of him. Okay, listen.
We got it.
Body in hand, double with your body punches, thin hand.
All right. All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
So the second half of this fight has now arrived. Really frustrating his opponent now. Smith's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Body shot, the left hand.
With the body kid.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Halfway through the 7th round.
Moving enough. Move, move!
Right to the head with that right.
Focus, relax.
Smith's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. There it is! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Smith's now getting back up off the canvas. Oh, what an uppercut. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Oh, what a shot upstairs.
He's going to have to grab on.
I don't like this at all, Teddy. I mean, it's one thing to stand toe-to-toe. It's another thing to never even move. You got to show some movement.
Maybe he's breaking down. Maybe he's already spit the bit. You know, if he falls down, everybody in the world's going to know that he let himself fall down. He gave up. But there's different ways, different phases of giving in. And this might be one of those phases.
Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good. Now listen, you threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Tighten up your...
7 rounds in the book so far. We look at Teddy's scorecard. Smith's in good shape. He is leading on Teddy's scorecard, but a lot of action still to come. This is where things can change halfway through a fight.
Yeah, this could be a danger zone. You know, the danger zones, a lot of people, whatever they do, they see them you know, late in a fight or maybe very early in a fight. In the middle part, they think they're past that. You're not past that. You stop doing what you're doing, and this can turn on you very fast.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Come on.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little...
Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Smith. Smith's head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change. Downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round 8. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this, and he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Your jab works good when you use it. You don't use it enough.
Another round underway in what has been a very fan-friendly fight.
Body shots.
So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Right back at you, counter power punch. Smith's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on.
I'm cut.
He digs in with a left hand to the body.
Stay down at the body. You need to keep the head moving.
And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
Focus.
Good block by Smith. Smith, oh! Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
One, two, three, four, five.
Listen, okay. Hey, should we go? Don't worry about it. in your rhythm, okay? I want to see more jabs. I want to see more jabs.
Come on, don't let this schmuck rest. Keep working, keep throwing. 1-1-2, 1-1-2.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning, and it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Good solid right hand by Smith. Scores up top with a left.
Relax.
Smith's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. Look at this. Smith's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.